Please subscribe and share this video with your friends.
Welcome to the Dating Den. This is the best non-romantic couple you've ever seen in your entire life because this right here is Marni Batista and I am Christian Anderson. And today we're talking about...
Remember Family Feud?
Yeah.
Totally,
Yes,
and it's like, survey says...
This is the X.
How to get over your ex.
Yes.
So I get this question all the time.
Sure.
How do I get over my ex? And I think in my own journey, it was getting over the ex that was a mark of me fully becoming the new version of me. Because I realized once I started doing the work that I wasn't attracted to him anymore.
Oh, I like that. So that relationship served one purpose, and now you moved on to a different Marni Batista.
Exactly.
And in order to move on, you got to really let go of the ex because there are certain things you liked about that ex, which represented the old Marni Batista.
The old me.
But now you're progressing, you're moving forward.
Exactly.
Therefore, it's not going to work anymore. That chemistry's done.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? The stuff that used to be attractive isn't attractive to me anymore because my needs have changed. They're healthier.
Now, but one thing to check out, though, is that feelings make that really tough. The emotions, the missing of having a partner next to you. Just that alone. We as human beings love community. We love partnership. And once that, even if that person was the worst person in the world, like the worst, you're still going to miss having the warm body next to you, cuddling.
The text like, hey, how you doing?
All that great stuff we love.
Totally. It's a habit, though, after a while.
It is a habit.
It's a habit. It's a hard habit to break.
Hard habit to break.
Okay, but... So we were talking before about how you kind of know there's three things that make it hard to get over your ex. So I think we should talk about those and then let's give them a little tool.
Cool.
Get on your two-belt, girls. Okay, so what are the three? These are genius. Three things.
Yeah, three things that usually come. You can break every breakup down to three different categories. There is the loss of self-esteem. There is the loss of role play or the loss of a role, and there's loss of love. And if you could figure out which breakup you are involved with, whether it's that loss of role, I like being the girlfriend. I just like being there. I like being the comforter. Like all those things that a wonderful girlfriend is. Target that. Or for all the fellas, you just like being the boyfriend. Loss of self-esteem. My gosh, someone denied me. Someone said no. That's so hard.
That's so harsh. Even when people were thinking, when you're thinking about breaking up first, you're like talking to your friend, should I break up with him? And then all of a sudden he's all, I'm not into it anymore. You're like, even though you were going to break up with him.
Sure.
So it's a ding to just like, so it feels rejected.
Rejection.
Yeah, so that's really hard.
That's tough.
Yeah.
And then also the loss of love. Just the loss of love, which is really just an emotional outpouring that's tough. And figure out which one that is can really help you say, okay, this is where I'm at, get a little more factual on it, and say, now what are the big steps I can take? If it's loss of self-esteem, get around people who are going to really like, who love you unconditionally, family members and very close friends. Loss of love, this is going to sound kind of corny. A lot of times grabbing a puppy really helps because you have this unconditional puppy who's just going to love you and come with you all the time and want to hug you.
No, I love that. You know what else when you think about love? Because I think this is really important. Love is necessary, but not sufficient.
Okay.
Right? So we don't want to deny that that love was real or that was great. And some people feel like when they break up, they have to pretend, was it not real? Did he not really love me?
Right.
But the truth is that he did love you and you loved him. But sometimes love isn't enough when your values don't match and you're not in the same place and looking for the same thing. So know that the love that you shared was real.
I think that's great.
Right? But
that's awesome.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that you're supposed to be together.
Right. You guys maybe didn't collaborate well. You weren't good team players. Did you guys communicate well? Those are all necessary things, which comes to your, real quickly, because we're getting that already from our director, but the wrecking ball method, which helps us realize maybe it wasn't a good match.
Right. So why is this called the wrecking ball method? Because basically what happens is when you lose someone, you suddenly, like, in your mind, build this statue of them, like it's all like Lincoln.
Yeah.
It's that big. So what we want to do is we want to take the wrecking ball to the statue. So how do you do it? 2 lists. The first list is you want to create a list of everything that you want in your dream partner. Like in detail. Make it long.
Right.
Okay. Then put it away. And then like the next day, get another piece of paper. And I want you to write a list of the characteristics about your ex that kind of bugged you. You know, like... He was late all the time. He didn't, he was cheap. He, you know, whatever it is.
He cheated on you.
He cheated on you. He was unmotivated.
Didn't call sometimes.
Right. He was rude to your mom. Like, I want you to make that list. And then what I want you to do is put that away and then take some time, where you have some time. And I want you to really look at those two lists.
Yeah.
And I want you to realize that actually it's time to take the wrecking ball to the statue because the guy that you want and the guy that you were with,
9 times out of 10, or usually 10 times out of 10, it's just that the reason why you broke up, it was broken.
Exactly.
And he's not the great guy. And what we want you to do is look over that list every single day. You need to crack that habit of making that Lincoln statue out of him. Because really, he wasn't that perfect.
He wasn't that guy.
He wasn't.
When you do that, when you finally hit that last remnant and there's nothing left on the pedestal, you are ready to actually invite in the guy who's on the list of what you're looking for in a partner.
Yes. So for the time being of where you're still in this grieving process, get out of the heart and into the head for a second, because getting into the head will allow you to see the list for what it really is. And say, gosh, my God, he was too young, or he did cheat on me. And still, it's going to take a while for you to realize, like, I can let go. Wasn't a great match. We had some love, wasn't a great match. Time to move forward.
Time to move on. So, and then we'll be back helping you when you're ready to get back in date.
Totes, we're right here for you.
Totes, love you. Peace.
Bye.